Greetings, Luminary. You have come across this bigger pile collective tarot reading. I'm Kana Yoshida, your tarot reader over here, your divination artisan. And today's topic for this bigger pile reading is channel messages from your higher self. What your higher self needs you to know. So what I need you to do is take a deep breath with me, slow and deep. Then you're tapping into your intuition, you're calling in your higher self, because this reading is because your higher self is calling you out, and you're supposed to listen to this message. When you have tapped into your intuition, called in your higher self, kindly choose one or more piles presented over here. Let's start with pile 1. We have the 4 petaled flower for pile 1. We have this pink stoned swan winged ring for pile 2. And we have pearl crescent moon for pile 3. So let your higher self guide you to one or more than one of these piles. Now, before we begin the reading, I would really appreciate if you would like to support me by subscribing to my channel for more such pick-up pile readings or collective brief readings that I do on my YouTube channel. You could reach me for personal sacred reading, tarot reading through my email or my Instagram DMs. You can check out my Instagram page. Yeah, for more frequent pick-up piles. And you can also check out my Patreon, where Mystic Messages tier is live, and that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. And let's begin with pile 1. Hello there, pile 1. You have chosen this 4-petaled flower. So let's look into the message from your higher self that you need to know. So let's get into the messages. What you need to hear. What does pile 1 need to hear? Okay. Okay, let me just lay out the cards first. We have the 9 of materials. We have the muse of emotions. Okay, let's get one more card. Okay, and we have 6 of emotions. Let's get some oracle card messages as well. What does your higher self need you to know? I heard a message. It was to calm down, because I get a lot of emotional charge from this reading, and the sense of excitement is there, and I'm not able to sit. I'm usually a calm person, but I can feel this excitement, this surge of energy within me. Let's see what message does your higher self need you to know. Okay. We have come together. Okay. And let's get more messages. Again, these are general readings. They may resonate, they may not. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. So we have fixed stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. And we have South Node, destined to release. So what I'm picking up from this pile is that higher self is in the frequency of emotional fulfillment, in the frequency of emotional integration, of emotional release. Your emotional vessel is carrying a lot of emotions, and your body, the last manifestation of your expression and your embodiment, that is a physical body. It's in the frequency of attracting lots of abundance, attracting financial abundance, attracting spiritual and physical abundance in your life, abundance of good things, abundance of the efforts. um, you're attracting results, you're attracting long-term fulfillment, long-term success, long-term commitment as well, because come together is showing up over here. So it could be like you could be romantically engaged with someone, or you could be in a relationship with someone, or you're seeing someone, and you both are collaborating into making this successful, making this timeless, making this eternal, because the bond, the romantic bond that you are in right now, it's supposed to be long term. And nine of pentacles, nine of materials is confirming that. What the higher self wants you to know is that hold your vision, hold your heart, let your heart ground into your reality, into your physical vessel. And there's something about embracing your inner child as well, or letting the memories stay with you, because you have your emotional vessel, your heart is storing a lot of memories that you are aware of, that you tend to push away, that you tend to give yourself grace for, that you tend to ignore, all kinds of memories. And it's like you're carrying so much memory. And with the South Node, that's about this time to release. It's time to release these memories, um, whether of past lives, whether of past lovers, family, loved ones, experiences. It's time to let go of those that are heavy on your heart, that are holding you back from being in this collaborative energy, this beautiful, loving, collaborative energy, or that is holding you back from manifesting the blessings, the abundance that is meant to come in your way. And actually, we have the number 9, 6, and 8, but I'm feeling like in a few months, you're going to see something, and then I'm not aware of what you're going to see, but you're going to see something. And if I look closely, what I feel is that pile 1, you have this strong water energy about you, this strong magnetic heart-led energy about you. And no matter how many people convince you that you are the one who puts their brain, the intellectual, the know-it-all, the human encyclopedia, the bright words to say, no matter how much people admire your intellectual edge, you are still this soft person. You're still this person full of heart, full of emotion, you're full of life. And it's like people, they can only meet you at the awareness of physical appearance, or at best your intellectual edge, but it's more than that. And I feel it with the muse of the emotions. It's like someone, I don't know who, but someone has awakened something within you. Like, and with the fixed sign, I don't know if you're Venus, or I don't know if you're Mars, or your sun. Your sun, your moon, your significant planets come in fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So the thing about fixed signs is that they are very stable. They bring in stability. They bring in loyalty, dependability, reliability, and When they hold something, they are going to hold it, they are going to preserve it, they are going to move with that commitment. And your energy, your commitment towards your heart is showing up over here. And what I'm feeling is that this inspiration, whether symbolic, divine, or human representation of this inspiration that you feel, because there's a surge. If you look at the card, we have two people over here, and water is flowing from their heart chakra, from their heart space. So there's someone who is, inspiring you to let your emotions flow, let your magnetic portal of your heart flow. And as your heart chakra is opening up, you are attracting everything that you've dreamed of. Everything. You've been looking for release and closure, it's coming your way. You're looking for love, you're looking for recognition, you're looking for stability, it's coming your way. You're looking for someone who commits, you're looking for things that stay, things that are timeless, things that do not get destroyed so easily. They are on your way. Physical abundance, financial abundance, material abundance, fulfillment is on your way. And what I feel with this is that, what I feel with this is that I hear from your higher self that you are supposed to have it all. It's all yours. It was already yours before you could name it, before you could express this desire of yours. Because whatever that you're yearning for, whatever that you're longing for right now, it's not coincidence. It's memory. And not just memory on a biological level, but it's more of like on a conscious level. And it's like you are liberating in your physical world. You are mastering your emotional world, your subconscious, and I don't know, some kind of integration is happening over here, and you are also releasing the detachments, and something beautiful is emerging from you. Because what I feel with this is that you are acknowledging, you are accepting of your phases, and even with the fixed signs, what I feel is this. Look at, we have a hand over and a rose. Roses are so significant in this reading that tells me, that, that shows me a glimpse of the beauty, the love, the life, the passion about your essence. And it's like, keep growing and keep committing to things that pour into you, that give to you in the way that aligns with your vision, because your vision is very much fixed. And what I feel is that so many beautiful things are coming your way, and you've become so much of these beautiful energies. And it's like your higher self wants you to know that you have already entered in your dream reality. You have become the version of yourself that already exists in your desired reality. You're already living the dreams of your life, and it's only going to grow. You have chosen the seeds that you want to bloom, chosen the seeds that you want to grow. The seedlings are growing, the plant is growing. It's going to reap flowers. It's going to give you the fruit of it. Like your manifestation is coming to a full bloom, and that is what your higher self wants you to know. It's like, trust in this moment and let go. Let go of the clutter, whether it's emotions, thoughts, chaos. Let go of it. None of that is you. None of it is you. You are that silence, that eternal, infinite, unconditional void. Let yourself be your true self and let yourself enjoy this, because whatever that is happening in your life, it's real, and you have created it through your subconscious, and your higher self asks you to enjoy this. And as it grows, it's only going to give you more fulfillment. It's going to add love, meaning, fulfillment, success, abundance in your life. Such a beautiful message for you, Pawan. So I hope this resonates. Please, I would like to know in the comments if this resonated with you. And I would see you in the next video. So please subscribe to my channel to stay updated. I wish you all the best with all of this beautiful energy. So bye, pile 1. Hello there, pile 2. You have chosen this this, if you can see, this yeah this ring, this pink ring with, the swan or the bird winged ring. Yes. Actually, I haven't slept. It's kind of like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I'm kind of excited. My body is tired, but my soul is so excited. So what I feel with this is that your higher self is coming in this, like this pure inspirational energy is coming your way, and it's like your higher self is telling you a new reality, something new is going to be birthed into your reality. And you could be a mother, you could be an expecting mother, you are just using, the mother archetype within you to birth something new, something that is something that you can call yours. So let's see what does your higher self wants you to know. Okay, what I need you to know is that these are general readings, so they may resonate with you or they may not. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. I could see that your energy is all over the place. I'll show you the cards once I let all of them. Okay. Let me just first collect the cards, then I will show you all of them. I'm choosing one card that fell first. Okay. Oh, let me just take the card that we got here before. So, let's see your cards. We have the 6 of Voices. Okay. We have the 3 of Materials. Okay. We have the 10 of Voices. Okay. We have Wide Open. Details. Yes. I've kind of lost my mind, but I like this. I like this obsession that I'm into. It's kind of a little confession, but yeah. Then we have Aquarius. Let me read this card. So we have originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Okay. So pile 2, I'm giggling a lot. So it's like your higher self is asking you to giggle, to laugh, and just enjoy the moment. Just be playful in the moment, because you're dealing with a lot of things and you need to give yourself grace for that. You're giving yourself closure for things that messed up. You are opening yourself up to teamwork, both in the physical plane and the spiritual plane. It could be that you needed your time to reset and rest. But right now, what I see is that you are moving into team energy, and it's more of like you're the creative in the team. Even though Aquarius energy shows up, unique, authentic, eccentric, evolutionary energy. And we have 10 of Voices. And what I feel with this is that, yes, of course, you're exhausted. Your higher self asks you to rest, to rejuvenate, Focus on details, being wide open, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Wow. Pile 2. Wow. That was the sound of my bones, my bones popping. How does the silence feel? That's the silence of rest. That's the silence of release. And what I feel is that you are literally, you're literally reparenting yourself. For you to be this wide open, you feel so exposed, but what you're doing is that you're walking through the thorns of awakenings. These were rude awakenings, harsh awakenings. Like you met people who didn't directly harm you. You were in situations that were stagnant. You met people who left you when you tried to open yourself up. When your higher self tells you that you're so brave that you're not going to get closure on your own. You're not going to get clarity on your own. These situations, these people, they've drained you. They've drained you. And the grace, the acceptance, the love that you're giving yourself, and still letting yourself get hurt a little bit more. You're having that sportsmanship, that grace that I can get myself hurt a little more. I can accept it with disappointment, with the emotions that I feel that I need to provide what I'm seeking first. I need to give myself what I need first. Because if we try to if we try to fill my void by seeing, by looking into other people, I'm only going to get more hurt and more dependent. And you're not doing that. And that is such a brave step because your higher self is telling me that you're literally walking on thorns, doing the things that you wanted others to do for you. And that is not selfishness, that is not entitlement, that is basic human need for connection. And it's not like you're being punished for it because the like minded people that you want to meet, they are coming your way. Your higher self wants you to know that the side, the part of yourself that you release, or the part of yourself that are disappointed, and the part of yourself that are tending to you, that are caring for you, they're not different. There are parts of yourself that feel polarized right now because you could be in an intense moment where you're trying to open up to yourself. You want details, you want clarity, stability, but you're being asked to stay open and feels like you're being exposed. You're not being open, you're just being exposed. And it feels like you can be hurt anytime, but you're still giving yourself grace for that. And your higher self is sending you so much love for doing this, doing the right thing, even if it makes you sad in the moment. But you need this. You really need this. And it's like you're struggling right now. But there are people who support you. You can always reach out to them. These people that you've surrounded yourself with, they are safe, they are loving, they are reciprocating, and they also respect your consent. They respect your need to be distant because you've met people who have been unsafe for you, who have been a threat to your peace, to your happiness, to your life sometimes. And you have this innate rebellion, like you rebel against people not because you want to challenge them. No, you just do it when you feel threatened, and it's like it's like when you're triggered. I don't know, whatever wound that you have, whether you feel unsafe, whether you feel unstable, whether you feel missing, misunderstood, unseen, whatever that is, It's when you start to rebel because I see that you are working on opening up yourself and opening up when you're used to survive, when you're used to close yourself, closing yourself off worked for you. Then why would you open yourself up? Why would you expose yourself? Because the time asks you to do that. And you're doing this. You're trying to open yourself up. You're trying to acknowledge your needs and you're trying to meet them. And then you're also letting your human self find collaboration, find like minded people, aligned realities. Yeah. And it's like you're opening yourself up. And it's not an easy thing to do when you have the habit to focus on details because details, the mechanisms, I don't know, the processes, the techniques, they feel predictable, they feel safe, they don't feel like, I don't know, they don't feel like they are curing you at the core, at the center, but it feels like they treat you for the moment. And I don't know, your higher self is asking you to rest right now because your mind is a beautiful place, but right now you're too much in your mind and you need to give yourself a breather. And your higher self is asking you to be creative. Now you must be wondering, hey, we have been in survival mode. We have been hunting and thriving and, you know, running away from a predator all life for all this time, for this phase. You cannot ask me to be creative, but your higher self tells you that when you let your fatigue, when you let your life force, um, I don't know, come back to you, when you let yourself regain your life force, regain energy, even in tough times, even in times where you're struggling and you're barely surviving, you will have the space to be creative. Because creation is like it's higher frequencies. And when you're creating something, when you're being creative, you are literally first you're using a lot of energy, second it's high frequency, and third is that you're manifesting all the time, and and then you're manifesting new things. So it's like you're overcoming some sort of inertia, and it's like your higher self tells you to you know let yourself relax, and your higher self tells you that transformation is awaiting you, evolution is awaiting you. And that happens when you let go of the heavy stones, when you let go of the baggage, of the mental baggage, especially baggage at your mental levels. Is this ring? It has swan ring over here, and swans are actually symbols of love, of peace, harmony. They're usually just floating peacefully in the water, but that doesn't mean they cannot fly. And right now, you need to rest in your water. I know you want to fidget with things. I know you want to, um, you know, be engaged in things because you're trying to keep up an image. You're trying to keep up a certain energy, a certain baseline. But you no more need to do that. You can rest. You can rest. You can rest. This is safe for you. This is safe for you. And your higher self is telling you that your manifestations around the corner. Not because you're doing this vulnerability work or because you're giving yourself grace, but it's more of like it's inevitable. Like cosmic timing has come, cosmic timing has arrived, and it's your time to shift from this fatigue energy and moving into collaboration. Because the people who are meant to be with you, they're going to find you. Especially if you're someone who's not into initiating conversations, they're going to find you. They're going to find you. They're going to recognize you. But for that, they need to see. They need to feel you. They need to feel your authentic self. And Aquarius, they are so big on authenticity and authentic expression. There's so much into that originality. And then you let go of the factors that are predominant right now, like these wounds that you're working on, this heavy baggage that you're carrying, your hyperfixation into details, and I don't know, this crazy idea that maybe if I trust enough, maybe if I open up enough, things will happen. Not really. Not really. You don't have to expose yourself. You don't have to feel like you have to trust things. Let it go. You can feel. You can feel triggered. You can feel unsafe. You can feel like, oh, I need something to show up. You can feel like that. You can feel like that. You just need to let yourself feel the emotions and let them flow. Because what you're feeling right now is not you. It is not you. They're just the charges. They're just your polarity. They're not you. It's just your spectrum. A temporary expression of your spectrum. It's not you. You can let go. You can let go of your need to trust enough, to open up enough. You can let go of this. You can let go of the mental baggage that you're feeling. You can let go of giving yourself closure. You don't really need to do that. You don't really need to seek that stability. You can let go of the hyperfixation right now and take that nap. Take that rest that you have not taken. Because even I have not taken it. And I feel like it's been like 3 days. I'm surviving on 4 hours of sleep and I'm in work that stunned. I'm on vacation. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but you're hearing me babbling. But your higher self is telling you that let yourself take baby steps. You have the 42 and the 43 numbers, so it's telling me take baby steps. Move slowly. And a drastic evolution, is coming your way. Things, they're going to change, especially on a mental level. And I don't know what's happening, but it's like you're soaring 1,000 views. And now you're flying at new heights. Look at this card. This is so liberating. Like, you're so out in the open and you're spreading your wings and you're just so ready to fly. And you're going to fly. You're going to float. Levitate, float, fly, rise. That is your energy. Because you're releasing the limited beliefs and you're allowing more degree of freedom for yourself, being more authentic with yourself, accepting that things move in spectrum. Things are in a spectrum. They are not two extremes for pole. Not always. Most of the time, things are just in a spectrum. So, if I were to sum it up, let yourself have some grace. Release things. And I feel this is what your higher self wants you to know. So, please let me know in the comments if this resonates and if you can relate, with the situation. And you may subscribe to my channel so you stay updated with all the pick-up piles and the collective tarot readings that I do over my channel. So I will see you next time. Bye, pile 2. Hello there, pile 3. You have chosen this crescent moon with a pearl on it. So we will be checking, messages from your higher self and what your higher self wants you to know. So let's get into it. Pile 2 reading was kind of long and I dragged a lot. So I hope the message here will be crisp and to the point. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know. Okay, we have got the cards. Let's get some more. Okay, we have 2 cards. They're telling me something. Are you feeling cold? Are you cold? Are you stuck? Wake up. Wake up from that. It's time to wake up from slumber, is what your higher self is telling you. You have not forgotten who you are, but it's time. It's time to pull yourself out of this time freeze. Okay. Let's see, what cards have we got for you? Okay. We have Nine of Voices. I don't know if you can see it, but please try to see it. We have Four of Materials. Okay. Interesting. It's very interesting. We have Four of Emotions. Okay. Then we have Coastland. We have Deep Freeze. We have Yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So pile 3, what I'm feeling with this over here is that with the 444, you are protected. You are divinely guided, you're divinely protected, your spirit guides, your spirit team, they are protecting you. They are protecting, especially your subconscious, because you've chosen the moon, especially the crescent moon. Now, it could be waxing or waning crescent moon. And what I'm feeling with this is that, suppose you're watching this reading at the time when the moon is waxing. Okay, so what I feel with this is that you're getting into your creativity. Your higher self, especially your biological self, asks you to get into the emotional creativity. Okay, and suppose the moon is waning when you're watching this. Let yourself get some rest. Let yourself pause. Let yourself have this wind down, this reset that you need. Because even if with the stagnation and the disappointment and this, I'm not calling this what you're feeling is wrong or low frequency or something unacceptable. It's not. It's just it's just it expresses itself as uh another polarity, another polarized end of the spectrum, but it's happening because your higher self is telling you that you're about to get the answers that you need. You were feeling anxious. Your thoughts, they brought out the worst out of you. You paused. You paused, you reflected, you observed. It feel and I can sense it that your time orientation, you feel like time has paused sometimes. But it's you. Your perception is pausing, and with that your reality pauses, but the collective reality keeps on moving on with the collective consciousness. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Materials, and with this what I feel is that there is an unmet need. Your higher self is pointing towards an unmet need. It's like you're getting bored of the stagnation as well, because I see some boredom, some dissatisfaction, like something is missing, but you're literally sitting on the missing piece, but it's not meant for your eyes to see it right now. When you're tapping into your higher self, because I see this is your higher self holding the cup, and you are wondering, oh, I have got 3 cups. Where is my 4th cup? It's supposed to be 4 of cups. My theme is supposed to be 4 of cups, but I'm getting 3. Where's the last piece? And you're literally living, you're literally sitting on the last piece, and the last piece is just so much bigger because your higher self is holding it for you. That space, that 4th cup, but you're wondering, where is it? I feel like something is missing, but no, nothing is missing. In that, what it tells me is that you are the secret. You are the answer. You are, oh yes, you are the missing piece. There are no secrets to the riddles that you're facing. This is no mystery. The thing is that it's no mystery. You are the answer. You are the secret. There are no secret ingredients in the recipe you're trying to cook. You are the secret ingredient. it's time to use self. I mean, yeah, yeah, very much. Like, it's your body, your mind, your heart. You get to do what you want to do with it. I mean, it's your extension. You do not belong with the body, but the body belongs to you. And you can do what you want to do with it. And what I'm feeling with this is that you are craving stability. All the piles, all the piles were craving stability. And I feel it very deeply. But what is happening is that you have been bottling up a lot of things. You've been holding a lot of emotions, a lot of thoughts, a lot of things, and it was making you a little bit of resentful. Like, people are not noticing you. Nobody is noticing you. Nobody knows the real you. Are people so bad at looking, or are you so good at hiding? And to be honest, it's kind of both. It's not one thing. It's not one thing, but still, what I feel is that you're giving yourself a timeout from this, I don't know, this vicious loop, I don't know, with this nuclear reaction, one thing leads to another, chain of events. You're breaking the chain, you're giving yourself a timeout. And this also reflects to me like this is reflecting your reality as stagnation, as things are moving forward, but it's like you are reconnecting back with your feminine energy, with your receptive self, with your embodiment. Because yin is the embodiment energy, and yin is like mm, talking about receptivity, intuition, trust, patience. Your higher self is asking you to stay put, hold on. You know, things don't have to make sense, and they have not made sense in a while, but even now they don't have to make sense because even if you make out sense of the situation, is it going to give you what you want? I don't think so. Neither does your higher self. But what I feel with this is that you don't have to feel bad about being in this energy. Like, you're not wrong to feel dissatisfaction. You're not wrong to feel resentment. You're not wrong to think too much. You're not wrong to have nightmares. You're not wrong to feel like you don't care. You're not wrong to feel disappointment that you have so much potential, but you're not able to tap into it. It's not your fault. It's not your responsibility either. In some way, like, you can let go of this burden. Like, you're being too hard on yourself. Do your pile 3, you can let go of it. I also see that you're doing some groundwork through silence, through meditation. This time out that you're giving yourself is the very much time out that you need, especially with the outward, with the external silence that you're feeling. The universe is giving you time to rest because I don't necessarily feel like you're headed somewhere or your higher self is suggesting that you're headed somewhere. No, your higher self is showing you the aspects of yourself that you tend to hide or you tend to feel not so good about it. I mean, you don't even have to feel so good about it. If it feels shit, it feels shit, and it is what it is. And it's more of like, let yourself let yourself be yourself. I see shadow themes showing up over here because I heard the phrase shadow work, but it's beyond that. It's like you try to indulge in the shadows, they only aggravated. Now you're giving yourself time out, and right now you don't know how to deal with this because you're feeling it too much. Give it to the cosmos. This burden is not yours to hold. Give it to your higher self. Give it to nature. Let the universe, let the God, let divine hold this for you. This is too heavy for you. I don't know what happened with you. I don't know what is happening with you right now. You can let go. You can surrender. You can surrender it to the cosmos. The cosmos is going to hold it for you. The cosmos is already holding you. Let yourself. Let the burden on your mind to your higher self. They're going to handle it for you. Your higher self is telling you that it is safe for you to receive from others right now. And you don't have to blindly trust anybody. You simply have to, just overcome your ego, overcome your sense of self, keep it keep it to the side, and just ask for what you want. And evaluate if they can give you what you want. And suppose they cannot, you can reject them. And suppose they say they cannot help you, that does not mean that other people cannot help you with this. They can. They really much can. I don't hear any more messages from your higher self, but what I feel is that I see yellow, I see green, I see blue. So your solar plexus, your heart, and your throat chakra are prominent over here. Your middle chakras, yeah, these chakras, they're prominent over here. They're not blocked. There's nothing wrong with you. Your higher self wants you to know there's nothing wrong with you. It's just a phase. Just the highs and lows of the waves of the tide. When the moon shows up, the tides are high. When the moon fades, the tides are low. But doesn't make the sea flawed. It does not. And you are not flawed either. Especially if you follow not just a daily rhythm, but you follow a monthly rhythm. No, you don't have to be with a womb to follow the sacred monthly cycle. You could be just more in tune to the moon, and you're already following the lunar monthly cycle. It is a bit parallel with the sacred biological cycle as well. And it's like there's nothing wrong with you. Stop. Mile 3. Stop. I don't know. Stop calling yourself abnormal. You're not pathological. Really, you're not. And like there's no fixing to this. It's going to stay with you, and it does not make you wrong. It is not holding you back. It is not. These parts of yourself are as much worthy of love and as much lovable as the parts of yourself that are of the opposite polarity of this. It's all of these. They are a human self. They are a part of the nature. They are a part of your feminine, of your yin energy, of your receptive energy. Let yourself be yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop pathologizing yourself. So I guess this is the message that you need to hear from your higher self. While free, I cannot give you much closure because your higher self is just asking you to live in the moment. And right now, your higher self is not revealing anything right now. But what I feel with this is that it's a phase, it's a cycle. There's going to be highs and lows. Right now, you're in your lows. You're going to be in your highs again. And when you are back in your lows, you can see yourself, your shadows, from a different perspective. A perspective that is more loving, more accepting, more graceful of yourself when you're not productive. of yourself, when you're not achieving of yourself, when you're not perfect. Yeah. So please let me know in the comments if this resonates with you, and you must subscribe to my channel to stay updated for more such collective pick-a-pile readings or the collective tarot transmissions that I do. So I'll see you in another reading. Bye, pile 3.